Kobe Bryant is a man unlike any other. If you've been paying attention online, you may have seen this viral post from Kobe with his daughter's team that ended up in 6th place in a local tournament. You saw him roast a girl for going to her dance recital, and you saw general unhappiness on the face of 7 young girls and Kobe Bryant. But that led me to thinking Kobe Bryant was one of the best players of all time. And today we only have a certain number of superstars that can make a team an instant NBA contender. But what if Kobe came back? And what if he played for the team he was originally drafted to, the Charlotte Hornets? So guys, today we are going to relive the career of Kobe Bryant, and I have placed him on the current day Charlotte Hornets, so that in fact he really is the only player on the Charlotte Hornets. We're going to go through 3 years of Kobe's career with the updated rosters of today. So I'm talking Kawhi and Paul George on the Clippers and LeBron and AD on the Lakers. But how will Kobe on the Hornets do? He's got 3 years. He's a 96 overall, and he's only 23 years old. Let's go ahead and find out. I'm going to be going back at each All-Star break to give you guys an update of Kobe's stats and to let you know how the Hornets are doing with their brandly minted superstar. So without further ado, let's rewind the clock and see how Kobe Bryant would do in today's NBA. So guys, halfway through the year, 23 and 31. Not exactly what I expected from this team, but let's go ahead and take a look at how Kobe is doing. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal and a half, only 3 turnovers. He's shooting nearly 58% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, and 85% from the free throw line in 37 minutes per game. He's doing really well. He's the number 1 scorer in the league, and by a comfortable margin as well. He also is up there. He's at least in the top 15 for assists per game, and he's top 12 for steals per game. So he's doing really, really well so far. Besides that, Damian Lillard's right behind him. Giannis is going absolutely insane, averaging 30 and 14. But Kobe's doing pretty well. Now, besides Kobe, that is where the drop-off occurs. Now, I have the CPU set to make all the moves, so it'll be interesting to see what they do this offseason since we have a lot of cap room. But Terry Rozier, the guy they traded for, only averaging 12, 4, and 4. Nicholas Batum, 12, 4, and 4. A decent amount of depth, but yeah, Kobe is just completely taken over. So let's finish off the season. Maybe we'll make the playoffs. Who knows? But I'll see you guys back at the start of the playoffs. So, we end up 30 and 52. Giannis is MVP. John Morant, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo, 6th man. And the rest of them. Kobe on the All-NBA first team. Very happy about that. 32 points for him. 5 rebounds. 6 assists, a steal and a half, and a block. He ended up shooting 60% from the field. 42% from the from 3-point range. In just under 36 minutes. So honestly, a very, very good first year for Kobe. Hopefully the CPU will be able to get him some help in the upcoming years. But let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs and see what we can get in free agency and the draft. I know we're going to have one of the top picks. I believe I just did a random draft class. So we'll have to see what 2K has given us draft-wise. So immediately the Clippers and Lakers, Houston, Golden State, and in the East it's Boston and Philadelphia, and the Lakers and Golden State. Philadelphia versus the Lakers, and the Lakers with LeBron, Anthony Davis getting MVP, win a championship. But we have other things to attend to. Let's simulate into the off season. Player retirements. Kobe's former teammate Pau Gasol retiring. League meetings. Let me make sure that everything is rejected. Man, a lot of things have been approved, but draft lottery. Let's see where we end up. We get the number one pick. The number one pick in this year's draft. Let me look at the mock draft to see who we're going to get. And it looks like we're going to get a small forward, a draft and stash from Russia. Igor. He's got an A overall. I don't think I've ever seen an A overall from a player. Is there any... Wow. So let's go ahead. I do want to get a new head coach. I think Popovich would be perfect, or we could try and look for somebody else. Scott Brooks is available. We could go Luke Walton. But I think we're going to give Kobe the best opportunity. So I'm going to go with Greg Popovich. And we're going to get Matt Stauffer, though. We're going to get Matt Stauffer, and I'll take that. So, the draft, we can go ahead and sim right past the draft, see who the CPU decides to go with. And we are an 85 overall? Holy crap. I have never seen a rookie that overall before. 85 overall? My goodness, he's a knockdown shooter, 93 three-pointer. Great, pretty good perimeter defense as well. A potential. Wow, but that is a draft and stash, so we'll be getting him next year. So, Nicholas Batum is coming back. We accept Miles Bridges, and we decline Malik Monk. We do have some significant free agents available, but let's send to player progression and see who the CPU decides to pick up. So here we are into year number 2. Kobe is up to a 99 overall, which I believe makes him the best player in the NBA. Giannis is a 97. Kawhi is a 98. There's Kobe, and then LeBron's a 97. Durant's a 96. Yes, so Kobe is now officially the best player in the NBA overall wise. Miles Bridges increasing his overall, and besides that, we did not get much help at all this offseason. So once we get Igor to Titov, it'll be very interesting to see how he pairs with Kobe Bryant. But without further ado, let's go ahead and go to next season. I'm going to see what I can do about bringing that guy Igor over to the NBA as soon as possible. I don't want a Sabonis situation where I have to wait on him. But we're going to go into season 2, and I'll bring you guys back yet again at halfway point to see how Kobe's doing in his new role. So halfway through the year at the All-Star break, we're already much better than we were last year. We're 29 and 25, so we're a couple games above 500. Kobe is doing his thing. He's a 99 overall. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Igor has become an 88 overall as a player we don't even have yet. So we're going to have an 88 overall 21-year-old and a 99 overall 24-year-old 2 years into this playthrough. But either way, let's take a look at Kobe's stats. Again, he is dominating on less shots, more threes, and less free throws. So now he's improved his efficiency to 46%, 88%, and nearly 60%. And he's also limited his turnovers as well. Miles Bridges has really improved. He's averaging 14 and 5 now. Terry Rozier has taken a step back. So I may try and manually trade him to get a different point guard. Possibly when Igor comes, I'll trade Terry Rozier to relieve those minutes for him. But either way, we are doing extremely well right now. Steph Curry is the leading scorer, but only by 0.3 points per game. But Kobe is absolutely killing it. He's a lot more efficient than anybody else in the league. I mean, you go down Ben Simmons, the bigs, then there's Luka, then there's Kobe. And Kobe's doing it on 5 more shots per game. And in the three-point realm, Kobe is all the way down at number 7, with Luka just killing it. But still, it's absolutely unbelievable to see how dominant Kobe is being on a team where he is the sole player. And once we get Igor, I think that Kobe will actually have, if not the same numbers, maybe even better, because he has a running mate to get him more open shots. But either way, we're going to fast forward to the end of this season, and I'll meet you guys back, hopefully, with the Charlotte Hornets now in the playoffs. MVP Nikola Jokic, look at that stat line, absolutely unbelievable. Here are the rest of the end of the year stats. We go 42 and 40. Kobe not on the All-NBA first team. He is on the All-NBA second team, though, even with stats of 31, 4, and 7. Just look at the shooting statistics from him. Absolutely unbelievable. But I'm honestly not sure if we made the playoffs, and we did. We ended up going against Kyrie and Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn Nets. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats for this season. Now, the league leader was Steph Curry, but we were right behind. And along with Kobe, Miles Bridges, 15 and 5. Good season from him. PJ Washington, the second-year rookie, 9 and 6. Pretty good. And then after that, it just goes downhill. Oh yeah, Boban. I didn't even realize that. But it goes down so fast. So we're going to be able to get the 90. I didn't even realize he's a 90 overall rookie coming into this year with Igor Titov. And we're also getting another good backup power forward with Mladen Rodic as well. So let's see how we do in the playoffs. I'm not expecting us to do anything really against a team like Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie. We split it in Brooklyn though, surprisingly. But Brooklyn goes up 3-1 and is going to end up knocking us out in round 1. But still, making the playoffs with just Kobe, and we're getting that help in next year, it's going to be much, much better. So, let's see who ends up in the finals. The Lakers get knocked out by Dallas. Toronto gets knocked out by Chicago. And Brooklyn gets knocked out by Milwaukee. So, we're going to have Dallas and Chicago in the NBA Finals. That is actually shocking. And with that, the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, with a near triple-double, end up winning the NBA Finals. But we're not worried about that. We're worried about the new 90 overall player that we are going to get this year with Kobe Bryant. So let's reject that. We can go past the draft lottery, the staff signing. I don't think we need to do anything here. Our head scout we don't need to worry about. And here we go. Let's get to the rookie signings. This is going to be where it gets good. We get a 72 overall. Why are we drafting all of the overseas players? But either way, we are getting Igor Titov, 2 years, 13 million euro stash, a two-way, three-level scorer, 90 overall. Have too many players overseas. Can I just do these two? There we go. So Norman Powell staying with us. Kawhi and Paul George declined their player options. So let's go right past free agency and let's take a look at the brand new Charlotte Hornets roster with one Kobe Bryant. Let's get through the moratorium here. So on Miles Bridges, we'll have Titov, we'll have Terry Rozier, Miles Plumlee. Besides Kobe and the other two, we really don't have much. But let's finish free agency if this decides to load. If it decides to load, please just get over with so I can see our 90s. And now, there we are. Kobe Bryant and the 92 overall, 21-year-old Igor Titov. Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, Terry Rozier, and then a whole host of other players. Let's take a look at Igor. So, his attributes, 99 driving layup, 87 close shot. He's got 99 shooting stats at 6'9". 99 mid-range, 99 three-pointer. He's okay in the post. He's got a 91 draw foul. Not the best ball handler, but he's got great hands. A pretty good perimeter defender at 83. Good steal, decent block, pretty good rebounding for his position. And then the lateral quickness and the defense have really improved. 93 speed, 88 acceleration, a 99 vertical. Absolutely unbelievable. He's going to be a killer alongside Kobe this year. So let's zoom past this. I want to get right to the regular season. I may end up playing a couple games with this team. Kobe and a 92 overall rookie. I may want to play this after this episode ends. So here we are. the new starting lineup. We signed Frank Ntilikina in the offseason. Kobe, Igor, PJ Washington, Alex Len, Miles Bridges as our sixth man, JaMychal Green, Terry Rozier, Frank the Tank, Sterling Brown. Why is the bench utilization so up? Let's fix that immediately. And there we go. Now we got 36 minutes for each of them. This is looking really, really good. Kobe is still Kobe. He's still an absolutely dynamic player. Three-pointer not as high as I thought it would be. But we have plenty of shooting to complement him and Igor Titov from Russia. This is going to be a really good team. We have everything we need. We have the stars, we have the depth, we have the coach. Now it's all up to Kobe and Igor to make us the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So guys, unfortunately, Kobe got a dislocated patella. I don't even know how that happened, but Igor, 24, 7, 5, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Look at the free throw shooting. That's all I gotta say. But Kobe was injured. He was injured the entire year. He also, and what do you know, Igor got injured as well, but we still ended up 51 and 31. So I'm honestly not sure what to think here. We're the 3rd seed, but Kobe is still out. A dislocated left patella, excuse me. But now Igor is injured. So I don't know what to think. This team has Lonzo, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. So I think we may actually go for the 4th year. Hopefully no injuries strike. Hopefully we're going to be able to resign Kobe in the first place. And we get eliminated. So our 4th season with this team, 60 and 22. That's what I wanted to see. Trae Young MVP. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Michael Stoffer. Yeah. Coach of the year. No Grizzlies. Oh, wait. Wait, we're not the Grizzlies. We're the Hornets. I'm sorry about that. Dino Radja, all rookie first team. Very nice to see. No Hornets on the NBA second team. Igor, all NBA third team. 94 overall. Oh my goodness. But we are the number 1 seed. We are the number 1 seed. I'll go over the roster real quick. We did make a lot of additions in the offseason. Kobe's still on 98 overall. Signed him to a 5-year, $240 million deal. I think it was more than this. But Igor, 94 overall. We got Dennis Schroeder. PJ Washington still on the team. Great shooter. Frank Ntilikina signed Gary Harris. Got Alex Len back. Got the rookie, Dine Radja, and Lucas Pittman, who we signed. Also got Frank and a pretty good supporting cast. Looking at the statistics for our team, Igor actually led the way with 27 rebounds and 5 assists, with Kobe chipping with 24 rebounds and 7 assists, and Dennis Schroeder also did very well. So Kobe and Igor actually split their scoring among each other, which I'm shocked that Kobe did, being that he actually took less attempts per game than Igor. But still, all of that ended us in the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference, which is what my goal was. So that's the starting lineup. Then we have Gary Harris, PJ, Frank, and JaMychal Green, along with our rookie, Lucas Pittman, coming off the bench. We're going to go up against, looks like this is a rookie, the 16th overall pick, Pascal Siakam, Nurkic, Valanciunas, and Justice Winslow coming off the bench. We should be able to beat this team. I mean, we have 294 overalls. Okay, I was getting a little scared there if we split our games at home with Toronto. But 3-1, we end up knocking out Toronto in round 1. Besides that, we will be facing the New York Knicks in round 2. Lonzo, RJ Barrett, and honestly, a very mediocre team. Not sure how they made it to the second round. We should be able to take care of them as well. I mean, okay, why do we keep... No, I swear. I don't know what to do. I don't understand it. How did we lose and how did we get swept? RJ Barrett dropped 30. Igor had 33. Kobe had 27. I don't know what to say. Kobe was good enough. He needed Shaq. He had a great supporting cast. the NBA today is just different, I guess. There's so many more threats. There's so many more great players, especially this long into a simulation. I mean, there's near a 90 overall on every single team. Most teams have at least 290 overalls, so I'm not surprised at all that we didn't do that well. But still, very interesting how this ended up. We ended up getting a player that really took over the series in Igor Titov, who's going to be a great player for years to come. But either way, guys, that was reliving Kobe in today's NBA. Went much differently than I expected. I expected at least a title, but we ended up 60-22, so I'm not exactly mad. But guys, thank you for watching. Let me know who should I do next. I was thinking Tracy McGrady or Yao Ming, but be sure to leave in the comments who you want me to do a reset on their NBA career for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Continued support. I love it. Thank you guys so much for the support on my GM. Be sure to hit the like button on this video if you want to see more. And until next time.